Hello, and welcome to Ark Survival Evolved on Valguero, friends. Today we are naming our Doedicurus and our beaver. Now, Gothic Maddie did suggest a name for the beaver, and I have a general idea where this name comes from. It's from one of their TV shows. Ihan? I'm not sure how to say it. I'm not very good with Korean or Chinese-based names, whichever show this one comes from. And I really got to look at the comment to figure out how to spell this, because not my forte in the language. I'm not bilingual by any means. But here we go. One named a beaver. And you have a level up. I can take care of that real quick, give you some stamina. Awesome. Now for the Doedicurus. They did want to save their other name suggestions, so they commented on a new name to change the Doedicurus' name, because apparently they want to save the one name for a completely black dino, because apparently their character wears all black. I'm not sure. But they did suggest a different name for the Doedicurus so they can save the one name suggestion. And they went with a different character from their show called Wen Ching. I'm not sure who that is either. But there we go. If you guys want to name your own dinos, please leave a comment in the comments below on dino name suggestions. With that, it's dark, so let's get on with the show. We'll do a quick transition to daytime, because I cannot see a thing. So I'll see you in the morning. So, today we are building a raptor pen, which means we'll be hatching our eggs soon, because they'll have a home. I did follow Aaron's tutorial on how to build this. There'll be a link to his tutorial in the description below. But first off, let's get this built. And I kind of need to see where I want to place it. I don't want it to snap to the greenhouse, but I also don't want it to be too far forward. Like, I kind of want to leave that little gap in the middle of everything. You know, that way I have room for bigger dinos. So let's see how this placement here looks. I may decide to move it, and yeah, that's way too far forward. Let's scoot this back. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, you know, what's the goal on Valguero? What are we doing? Well, we're going to collect their unique dinos, which means those special bleed raptors that I can never say the name of, that we have the eggs of. We're also going to need a chalk golem. And yeah, some of you are like, it's just the same as a rock golem. That is true. But it's different. Not by much. It's kind of like the difference between, say, a poison wyvern, and if you get lucky on the Halloween event, getting a zombie poison wyvern. Yeah, they're pretty much identical to each other in terms of stats, but they look different. And I am a collector of neat things. So Valguero has chalk golems, and it has ice golems. It also has frost wyverns. Now on Scorched Earth, I have some wyverns, fire, poison, and lightning. And Valguero has ice. I don't know if they're any good. Never had one before. I really like my poison one. And lightning's great for DPS. I really don't know what to do with fire. But we'll grab a nice one. And once we have these dinos, you know, the rock golems, the bleed raptors, and whatnot, we gotta head off to Ragnarok. Because on Ragnarok, I actually need to fight the boss, because that's how you unlock the tech shield. Once Ragnarok's finished and I have the tech shield, then we'll probably head off to Lost World or Crystal Isles or somewhere else to collect their unique dinos. Once we have their unique dinos and everybody's set up, all the outposts are good to go, we're heading to extinction. Now the main maps, as you have seen in previous videos, I've beaten them, and I put a new character on the map. That way I can just switch back and forth and transport dinos really easily, or materials really easily. I'm not doing that with the non-canon maps. So, like when we went to the center, I had to upload my survivor and download my survivor and then breed the beavers, That's kind of what Valguero is going to be, that's what Lost Isle is going to be, that's what Crystal Isle is going to be. They're all going to be like that. And we get to extinction if we happen to beat it, which I'm really hoping we will, because I want to get to Genesis too. Then I'll put another new survivor on extinction to kind of sit there and farm their special resources to send off to the Genesis guys. One of these non-canon maps, and I still haven't decided which one, is going to be where the permanent base is. That's where everybody who is, worth having is going to be. So I'll end up going through all of my maps. I'll find, the best Ankies, the best Dodicaruses, the best Raptors, the best dire wolves, and they'll all go to this new map, the permanent base map. So when I need dinos for, say, extinction, or not extinction, but Genesis, then I can go to these new maps, not the new maps, but the permanent base, which already has everybody. I can breed up who I need and send them off. That's the goal. And then with the center set up, Valguero set up, if I need, a lot of resources of one particular type, I can go to those maps, collect them, and send those resources off as well. So that's the goal. That's what we're hoping for. And this Raptor pen is really cool because it looks like the Jurassic Park Raptor pen when it's all said and done. And I really like that because I love Jurassic Park. And I am out of metal pillars. I don't think those are made in my inventory. In fact, I'm willing to bet they're not. But just in case, let's check. Yeah, no. Alright, we have metal pillars. Took me a second to find them. I always, for some reason, go to the fabricator smithy bench. Luckily, I've got Vaughn here helping me gather resources. You probably heard him whistle earlier. In fact, there he goes. He's been taking the Ankies and everybody out and getting metal and stone. Which is really helpful. I ran out of stone pillars. I use a lot of stone in these builds. Alright. For some of the maps, such as Lost Island, when we're trying to get, say, the monkeys, that's going to be hard. Also, it's getting dark, so I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, new day. Let's try to finish this up. I know it's still a little dark, but we're not doing too much. We're just putting a couple of walls on the corners here. Just like so. Very simple stuff. Alright. And then next, more walls. Followed up by some railing. I've made a mistake. Let's fix that. Alright. And to everybody who watches these videos and who suggests names, thank you very much. Because I'm pretty bad with names. So you guys help a lot when it comes to naming these guys. Like, you've seen my names so far, you know, Ghost, Starscream, Marco. I'm not the best when it comes to names. So I do appreciate all of your guys' help with the naming. The stairs go on all four corners. I just don't think yeah, I did grab enough, okay. And I'm supposed to put railings on the stairs, you know, but I don't really like how that's clipping through the floor. So I think we're gonna go without the railings on the stairs. The little building we're working on right now is going to be like the observatory, where you can go in there and check out your dinos, see everything. It's also kind of like a little watchtower. You know, that way if the raptors ever act up, we can get what was that one guy in Jurassic Park who took care of the raptors? We'll get him on the job, trank him, put him back in. I kind of want to watch Jurassic Park now. Oops. Alright, I need to make a door. Also, Vaughn needs my help with something real quick, so if you'll give me a minute as soon as we get this generator placed and put a few walls on, we have to do a quick little cut. Because I don't think you guys are going to want to see me just sit here for a second. Alright, we're back. It didn't take long, don't worry. Now we need to build up this tower. And the tower's pretty easy to build up. Put some ladders inside, that way you can get up to the next floor. Put some windows up front so you can see the dinos. And up we go. Catwalks, need catwalks. Out of all the dino pens that you're able to make on this game, the ones that look like they're from Jurassic Park are by far my favorite. There's one that I can make that kind of looks like the Rex pen from the movie as well. I may end up making that one. I don't know. I know I'm probably going to make it on Ragnarok, because like I said, on Ragnarok we are going to have to fight the boss. That way we can unlock the missing tech items that we need, which I believe is the sword and shield. I can't remember entirely. But I know Ragnarok is the only non-canon map where you have to fight the boss in order to unlock a tech item. Which is exactly why we're not on Ragnarok right now, because I'm gonna need those raptors, the bleed raptors, that we're going to be hatching from eggs here soon. Alright, lookout tower's almost done. Just need to grab some stairs. And I'm going to need to grab those triangle metal roof pieces. And then finally, to cap it off, a normal roof. Bam! One watchtower. Oh, that's facing me, so I want to be out here. Kind of want this diagonal. Do that to all four corners. There we go. And now we need to build the walls and the fence pieces. So the fence pieces are made strictly out of irrigation pipes, so you can pass right through them if you really wanted to. Ladder, I need you to snap in a way that... Oh, there we go. And you gotta get this, like, really lined up. This is actually fairly difficult to do. I'm also gonna need to take my chibi off, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take the chibi off. He is definitely in the way. Because you gotta line the pipe up with the corner of the thatch. And his head is right in the way. Let's take that off. And then we gotta line this up. I have to do this to all four corners. Like, this is very time consuming, because if you don't get it right, it'll go off to the side, or it won't look quite right. It's really rough. Because if you guys remember seeing it, I did make it on the center. So you kind of already know what it looks like. Alright, that side's lined up. And that side's lined up, so... right about here-ish, I think. Alright, that's the hard part. Getting this one single pipe lined up. The easy part comes next. This is literally made out of 3 different pipe pieces. You need the horizontal, the vertical, and the incline. And you end up making this almost this triangle looking thing. You'll see. So then up, over, up the other way, down, no, that's not right. Yeah, down, and then over. Now we can pick up these pieces that we just used. Oh, I'm gonna have to demolish that one. And I think the bottom one as well. And then we do that whole mess again with this pipe. Let me put some stuff away real quick. As you can see, Vaughn has been hard at work. We're gonna need to make more cementing paste. That's pretty easy. Okay, I have wooden thatch. We're gonna need to make more cementing paste. So that's pretty easy to do. We'll get the dough dick on the job. I know the Anki's been collecting a little bit of flint here and there when he goes and harvests metal. Whew. Alright, so we need incline up, over, up again, down, and finally, let's pick these up. That way I can keep using them. And over. And I have to do this to all four corners, so I'll be right back. This is the last corner. Alright. All four corners are finished. Hopefully I have them lined up right. That way they won't look too bad. But yeah, that took a while. Like, we started, it was like midday, now it's getting dark. It's getting really dark. So next we throw pillars on the corners to hide the one pipe. Alright, now I need metal pillars. I think I made extras in the, let me put them in here. Yes, I did. Awesome. Put one metal pillar on each of the stone. And now it is really dark. Alright, I did a little work overnight. Put up the walls. That kind of fun stuff. Now we need the door frames. And these are pretty simple. I just throw them all the way around the edge. So you can kind of see how these initial pipes are supposed to go. They're supposed to go through the middle of these double door frames if you've got them lined up right. I think I have mine pretty close, so even if they're not perfectly lined up, it'll still look pretty good. Now, I think, yeah, I gotta take out the window ones. There. And yeah, see, these ones aren't quite lined up. These ones aren't quite lined up. This one's perfect, though. But they're close enough to where you won't really notice. Now we put the doors in. I gotta make some more doors. Out of doors. I thought I had everything made before I started doing this build. And clearly I didn't. I have drastically miscounted what I had and what I didn't have. But that's fine. I mean, it doesn't take much to build. Now for some fencing. These go all the way around. Alrighty. It's coming along nicely. And it's pretty much almost done. Like right now, that is a completely usable pen. But after a little bit of work, this is what we end up with. Just a few minor touches, nothing structure changing. You know, put the intersection pipes across the top of the catwalks, the little railing in the front. That's pretty much all I did. And this is what it ends up looking like. So if you like today's build, please like and comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.